Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is April the 8th, and it's about 9 a.m. And if I look a little bit sleepy, it's because, I woke up maybe half an hour to an hour ago or so, and I'm trying to get my day started before the kids get up and about and whatnot. But I want to check in with you guys and give you a little bit of update about what is going on in my prefecture here in Japan. Okay, so before you continue to watch this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't before, and share this video and leave your comment if you wish to do so. Okay, so yesterday, as a matter of fact, day before yesterday, right, it has been going around on the news, Japan news, and even local news here, that the government of Japan was going to issue a state of emergency. So fortunately, at about 7 p.m. last night, he went live and he did so. Okay, so Japan's coronavirus, I say, cases and deaths reported, it was very, very, very low, right? And after the Olympics, this is so significant, and people are wondering what is going on. But the Olympics was supposed to take place here in Japan, Tokyo to be exact, but the readings were always so low when you went online and you wanted to see, how many cases are being reported here. It was very, very low. But after the Olympics got canceled, man, those numbers started to climb so rapidly, right? So people are wondering if, the government of Japan is a little bit shady, and it's because they wanted to, make sure the Olympics was still held here, why they were not reporting some of the cases. But anywho, I don't know. That's just the word on the street, but it looks a little fishy to everybody. So last night he reported that a few prefectures here in Japan, I think 5 or 6 to be exact, including Tokyo, which is Tokyo is like an ant's nest, to be honest with you. Hopefully when this all clears up, we can do a video and I can show you what's going on up there in Tokyo. It's like shoulder to shoulder, bumper to bumper type of a thing, right? When you walk and if you have to drive there, it's always crazy in Tokyo. And I think Osaka is another big city here in Japan, and that also is on the list. And where I live is Kanagawa Prefecture, and it's a bustling city also. As you know, the main base here in Japan is in this area, Kanagawa. So yeah, so that was announced, right? So he's encouraging everybody to stay indoors except for essential stores like home stores, like food stores, you know what I mean, until I think May 6th, because a holiday is coming up the first week of May. So after that big holiday, and people are always, and I was telling one of my friends the other day, like when I'm in Jamaica, right, and you think about all of the nice tourist destinations that we have, for example, the Dunn's River Falls, or some of the nice caves or whatnot. When I think about it, locals do not always visit those places, right? Unless we're going like on a nice little maybe family trip or maybe church trip or stuff like that, once in a while, once in a blue moon. But so you're gonna see lots of tourists in those areas, okay, in Ocho Rios or other places like the Green Grotto Cave, or just so many other nice places that we can all enjoy when we go to Jamaica. But here in Japan, what I've noticed is that, man, these Japanese can't go out. It doesn't matter if it's raining, it doesn't matter if it's snowing, it could be as hot as you know what. These Japanese people can go out, okay? Families, the entire family, it's just always so crowded when you go out. Cafes everywhere in the malls, it's just so crowded, right? So I think the coronavirus has dampened that a little bit, but not so much, because people are just going about their daily lives, not wearing any mask. Most of them, they're on the trains and they're just, sitting down having a jolly good time, no mask. It's almost like they don't have a care in the world, right? And one of the reasons is that maybe because the news coming out of Japan as far as the virus is concerned, the cases were just so low. So when you drive on the streets, you will see those older people in Tokyo. Of course, you're going to see it's vibrant and it's lots of younger folks. But in areas, other areas such as Kanagawa prefecture, you're going to see lots of smaller neighborhoods and, elderly people. And some of them are just going about their daily lives as if they have no care in the world. Or maybe, I'm not going to say they don't care, but or maybe they think they cannot get it. But it makes me sad when I see these things, because I'm like thinking, oh my God, do they know what is going on? Are they taking any form of precautions? But anyway, so a state of emergency was issued last night. So I'm hoping now going forward, people can start to take it more serious. Stay at home if you don't have to go out. You know what I mean? The grocery stores are still open, so people can still make it to the grocery stores, and you may be stopped by the cops or whatnot. But if you have genuine reasons to go and get food, or maybe pharmacies, and he also said that buses are going to be running. I think the trains are going to be running, so people can still get from place to place, but maybe not so much as like in a large crowds as they often do. Okay, so I want to touch a little bit about base. Yesterday the admiral came on our main site here on on the main base, and other people can also access it. But normally when I leave the base, I'm stopped by the police and they ask you where you're going. And once you tell them where you're going, if it's considered approved non-essential, then you won't have a problem. Like if you have to go to a pharmacy, or you have to go outside and pay your bills, if you have to go to work, stuff like that, or if you have to go out and get pet food, right? They let you out. But yesterday there was announcement made that now when you have to go out of base, you have to sign this form, and then you have to make sure that you return it on your way in. So it poses a little bit more of a problem for people who believe they can just still go off the base and come on as they have a life, right? And also, there is news going around, and I cannot get into it with a lot of details. But, as reported, we have some cases here on base, and some of the people, or the sailors, I'm not sure if it's just sailors, who are quarantined, they're still going about their daily lives. And of course, I'm pretty sure that, these people are going to be dealt with in the appropriate manner, because this is serious, right? You have families who maybe have never left their homes since this thing started, or maybe they have one family member go out so as to limit the risk, of the other members that is in their homes. So for people to not take these situations serious is just terrible. You know what I mean? And you would expect that for a community like this, people would be more vigilant, and they would act with a little bit more caution when they go about their daily lives. But unfortunately, some people are just not doing that. So now when we're on base, we are required to wear our face masks when we go to the supermarkets, anywhere when we go to the post office. As a matter of fact, the post office is closed. If you want to mail something, you cannot, you can't get to mail anything. However, the section where you pick up your package, you're able to pick up a package, but the line is so long, right? So it's very inconvenient for everyone, but that is what we're working with at this time. And also, just all of the facilities that are on base that people are accustomed to going, many of these places are closed. And even if they're open, it's just like limited people on the inside, and you have to stand 6 feet apart. They make sure that they put down these markers so people understand, especially when you go to the supermarket or in the food courts. You have to keep your distance and get what you want to get. For example, in the food court areas, you cannot sit and have a meal anymore. You have to buy your food and then you have to go out. And yesterday when I went to the food court, I was coming in from off base, and when I went in the food court, even though this announcement was made that everybody has to wear a face mask, some of the sailors, right, active duty people, and maybe even family members were still in the line without face masks. And not everybody is able to get the face mask. I understand that, but there are so many things that you can do right now. People are making their own face mask. There are lots of videos out there where you can turn a scarf into a face mask. You can turn a little rag into a face mask. And don't think that people are going to say, oh, that looks so stupid, because everybody, we are all fighting this disease together. So whatever you can do, if you don't have a mask, right, I would encourage that you just use something that you have. Some people, I see them doing like this with their shirts. That's okay, right? That's okay. So don't think that people are going to look at you and say, oh, that is looking so stupid. So just think about these things, right? So for me, I want to stay in my home, to be honest with you. I want to stay in my home. I don't mind not going out for a month, because if that is going to help me feel secure and safe, I want to stay here. And as I said in some of my previous videos, when I was doing my grocery haul, in my mind, I was preparing for these things. You know what I mean? Because we never know, as I always say, we never know what's going to happen. So right at this moment, as I said before, today is April 8th, 2020. This is what is being broadcasted, and people are encouraged to stay home. Japan has now issued a state of emergency. As I said, the focus is on maybe 5 or 6 prefectures, but everybody in Japan has to be cautious. You understand what I mean? So to all of my friends in the States and, in Jamaica and the Bahamas, the Cayman Islands, and other countries, I'm just encouraging you once again this morning to be cautious when you go out. If you have to go out, stay in your homes, right? If you don't have to go out, some people are privileged to work from home, as my friend Michelle told me this morning. At least I'm happy and I feel very grateful. I am not able to work from home at the moment, but at the same time, I'm still happy and I'm still blessed that I can share this quiet moment with my family, right? My kids are not able to go to school, so I feel so blessed to be able to stay home with them and just cater to their needs. So as I always say, just continue to love your family members, love your friends, make it a part of your daily life to give somebody a call, just to say hello, just to say, are you okay, right? So once again, to all my friends, to all my families, I really, really love you guys. And I'm always thinking about you. I'm always thinking about how you're getting along. Okay. So once again, give this video a thumbs up, right? Just press this like button, leave a comment. And if you have not subscribed already, press that subscribe button. Okay. See you guys in the next video. And later on today, I'm going to be cooking some steamed fish. Not just fish, but the head. Right, I'm gonna try my best to use my phone and do that for you. Okay, so see you later, guys. Bye bye. Now watch nothing.